What's up, y'all? What's up, Sussex Squad? Because William is busy crying, and any day that William is crying, baby, we eating it up. Yes, we will cry for our enemies' tears. If you on there, some like love wins mess, please go over there. Because, baby, I'm delighting at the Lord's glory being played out in real time. Y'all, what am I talking about? William, there are reports that William feels powerless. He feels like he's the spear as Harry and Meghan use outcast status to win back global prominence. Imagine in real time people you wanted to ruin literally rising above it. And not even that, doing better than you ever could. William's even trotting out George like his prize show pony, and people still don't care. At the end of the day, William, and this was a crazy thing, Kate was the most interesting part about you. And Kate had the personality of cold oatmeal, unflavored with no, you know what? Let's not talk about Kate because she might be in an oatmeal coma. So we need to, I guess, she don't need any more words spoken about her. The universe is dealing with her right now. But honestly, and you're bringing George out. I mean, that's cute, but he's a little kid, right? How many cute photo ops can you have before you're like, okay, right? They're probably trying to introduce, who is it? Lewis to loose women in wild ways because they need a black sheep in the family to talk about. They can't make Andrew the black sheep. He's already maxed out his black sheep card. They can't make Fergie the black sheep. She's been one for ages. It's like yawn. Beatrice and Eugene, I'm sure would be, but William has this weird grudge with them because they're friends with Harry, so they're off the list. Nobody cares about Zara Tyndall. Mike Tyndall is the black sheep, and I guess the English people like it. Edward, come on. Sophie, really? Like, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Anyway, they said Prince William feels like a spare and overshadowed by his brother Prince Harry, and sister-in-law Meghan Markle after the couple's Nigeria tour helps put them in the spotlight. Listen, William is always going to be mad, sad, upset, and angry all at once. But somebody needs to tell William to chill because, like, at the end of the day, William, you know this causes baldness. You need to just calm down, William. Just calm down. Anyway, let's get into this story because this is the funniest headline ever. So shout out to Zandy Sussex on Twitter. And also, of course, Valerie Renee and Nikki Rayner. Also, who else do I need to shout out? Really quick, Sussex Squad, because y'all be sending me so much stuff. I just want to make sure that I get everybody. Who is it? Listen, shout out to Daria. Shout out to yeah, I guess that's it. There's a few other people. Oh, Meghan and Harry fans, of course. Y'all, listen, thank you so much for keeping me in the loop. I really, really appreciate it. But anyway, right? And also Nix K, I want to thank. And also Spot Extra, I want to thank. I appreciate you guys for sending me stuff and also tagging me and stuff. So anyway, let's get into the story. So Zandy said, I just had the story up. Bible. Anyway, she said, apparently Willie now feels like the spear and loathes his brother for taking the limelight. Willie's minions are abandoning the royal sinking ship, and we're watching a sociopath spiral of loss of control. She said she got her popcorn, that's tea, and she is cracking up watching it. I'm cracking up watching it too. Listen, again, Harry is out. I mean, sorry, not Harry. William is out of his mind. You did everything you did to steal the spotlight because with a sick wife, a whole family, and a whole country to run, right? It depends on you. And homelessness to stop. All you can do is just keep looking over your shoulder to see what Harold is doing. And now you're mad that the last time you looked over your shoulder, you are so mad that the last time you looked over your shoulder, you found out, right? You found out that he had outpaced you. And now you get into this. Okay. So William feels powerless Imagine. Anyway, they said Harry and Meghan recently returned to California from a whirlwind 72-hour tour in Nigeria, where the couple promoted the Invictus Games and met with top leaders of the West African nation. Meghan and Harry were played and or played the British national anthem in the country in honor of the typical service. Blah blah blah. Okay, y'all know it was a great tour. Go watch my old videos or go to Twitter. The videos are everywhere. All right. Reports have emerged that Harry and Meghan have since been wooed by top officials to travel to Accra, the capital of Ghana, for a similar unofficial visit. I think they should do it. Ghana is beautiful, and it is one of the safest countries in Africa, but it has like Africa's safe. If you get what I'm saying, I don't mean it like that, but I mean like I feel like it needs to be put on the map. Everybody knows Nigeria, and people know Ghana too. But I feel like Ghana, if they actually got that jolt of tourism, they would be like a place to go in Africa. Like, you know. Anyway, speaking to the Mirror on Sunday, Tom Quid said that Prince William now sees his role as diminished and was feeling overshadowed by his brother and sister-in-law, who are capitalizing on their freedom. It's almost as if Harry is using his freedom, his outcast status, as a means to become a more prominent royal than he ever could have been when he was just the spare. When would everybody realize the one thing that makes Harry so special, aside from that, is the fact that he's not William and he's not his dad? We don't like them, and it's crazy that they're having trouble picking up on that. They said that they know they will be welcome as unofficial royals, as country leaders, don't care who's an official royal and who isn't, so long as they see a young, glamorous couple who have royal titles that fit the bill. How about the fact that they are inviting international superstars to help jog their tourism? Is it me? Am I the problem? Do they not see that we don't care whether it says Harry Mountbatten Windsor? Harry might care. I don't know. Prince Harry of Mountbatten. Who cares? Who cares? Nobody anywhere else outside of the UK knows where Sussex is, or even knows the promises of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Do you know the prominence of it? You might. I don't. And I don't care to know. Harry and Meghan have realized that they don't need the senior royals' permission to organize successful overseas trips where they behave as if they're the real thing. The fact that the royals think that they are the only ones that have permission to go overseas, and their whole job is to shine a spotlight on things and to be like PR people, to be diplomats. You think that you're the only ones? It's shocking to me, but they really do think that they even own this, which lets me know, which I don't even think the derangers care. You're not even doing this out the kindness of your heart. You don't care. This is nothing but a popularity contest to feed your ego. And that's why they don't have any, William doesn't do ish now, because there's nothing that can feed his ego except for competing with Harry. The funny thing is with William and his entitlement, and I find this hilarious, instead of getting off your butt and doing your own world tour to dazzle, you want to be lazy, you want to be entitled, you don't want to do any work, but you don't want Harry and Meghan to do anything either. It's weird, because if Harry and Meghan won't do anything, William wouldn't be doing anything but going to football games, getting drunk with his friends, and dancing offbeat in the clubs while people take grainy videos of him. He said they were convinced they were on a roll following what the couple claimed was a wildly successful tour in Nigeria. It was. They said helpless Prince William reportedly loathes his brother taking all the limelight. Back in Britain, he's back in Britain and powerless to compete or to prevent his brother from taking center stage. William sees his role diminished and he hates it. He may even have started to feel a bit like a spare himself, or at least that for the first time in his life, he's being overshadowed by his brother and sister-in-law. I can't believe this. I honestly can't believe that they're letting Tom Quinn even say this. Unofficial royal tours. They're not royal tours. They're just tours. Anybody can do this. Anybody can do this. And the sad thing is, if Harry and Meghan don't do it, Charles, Camilla, and William, and all of them wouldn't do anything. They're the only reason the future king of England even works. I actually am a little worried, though. Let me know what you think in the comments, because I feel like once William becomes king, he will mobilize the whole state and every penny he has to destroy Harry. But then again, that will probably end the monarchy, right? They said that Charles's ultimate fear is the Sussex will be seen by some in the Commonwealth as more appealing than the actual working royals like Anne and the Duchess of Edinburgh. I don't understand them. Did you hear yourself? Did they hear themselves when they said this? You're afraid that people will be more popular than you. So instead of doing better or giving more or just doing anything, you want to crush the competition that doesn't exist because you think you have a monopoly on this. Anyway, determine is it their fault if they're more appealing? They're not doing anything except treating people with respect. Charles hates Africa. They said himself, he doesn't even want to set foot. He doesn't like the people. He doesn't like the culture. And Camilla doesn't want anybody touching her, you know? Anyway, they said Harry and Meghan no longer represent the monarchy. They also visited Jamaica. Listen, what y'all think? I think that this is really funny. And I think it's biblical. And you know what they say? The first shall be the last. But I think it is hilarious that William is now admitting that he is a spare and he is the redheaded stepchild. No, shout out. No shade to redheaded stepchildren because look, the first shall be the last. Anyway, y'all, I just had to let y'all hear that laugh. What's everybody on Twitter saying? If y'all want to hear the gallery. Carmen's granddaughter said, ain't that some entitlement? He's throwing a tantrum on the front page of the newspaper because he doesn't have the people skills to be valued like Harry. ZZ too said, what's stopping Willie from globetrotting? If that's true, if that's what he thinks Prince Harry and Duchess Meghan are doing, but first he's going to have to find a cause that uplifts people around the world and that interests them. He just can't commandeer other countries to give him an audience. Well, why doesn't he just parachute into a beach, a popular beach around Ghana or in West Africa, and then he can take pictures and everybody will look like they love him. Remember what he did to that beach in the UK? If you don't know, when Harry was getting all this press for Invictus, he showed up at a crowded beach on an unseasonably hot day to take pictures, and everybody was just looking at him like, what's he doing here? Because he needed something. They said, listen, they said Ariel the Mermaid said a helpless Prince William reportedly loathes his brother, taking all the limelight. A bully wants to be a victim now. How is he helpless? Woke Demon Barbie said, William is finally learning that being born into a family with a long history of criminality, smear campaigns, and living off taxpayer doesn't magically make you respected in 2024. Busy royal experts said these people haven't been paying attention. Fashionable Capricorn and brazen hussy said, William is a narcissist sociopath. He needs serious psychological help. C.R. Robinson says, Willie backs away from work because he doesn't like most of his duties anyway. It's not fun. I agree. And other countries don't invite unlikable working British royals for the visits. Let's also not forget, it's not just he's unlikable. They seem to sneer down at other countries. Do you remember, in my opinion, that racist colonial cosplay they did in Jamaica? It was like, oof, it was a lot. They never have anything to offer the country. They only questionably support British causes. The world is wiser. And Maverick says, I'm always amazed by their hyper focus on the predominantly Black countries. That's true because they never want to go there. They just want Harry and Meghan to go away. And remember when William tried to banish them to Africa as if that was a punishment? Oh, go to Africa. Nobody will care about you over there. They're going to be in Canada 2 times for the Invictus Games, and no panic-stricken articles about those visits. The concerns of how they're perceived from a racial lens are high. Maybe a hit dog does holler. Y'all listen. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.